We're on our way to the Winchester.
Dude.
This is a ghost town.
We're going to Mexico.
Terrifying island of the dolls.
It's going to be our showdown with the demon to end the trip.
What the fuck was that?
Today on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we cover multiple cases and visit some of the most haunted, horrifying places in the world in an effort to answer some questions that I've always been curious about. Are ghosts and demons real? And if they are real, can they manipulate, harm, and perhaps even kill the living? Right now, we're in San Jose, California at Sacred Heart Church to talk to Father Gary Thomas. In 2005, Father Thomas was sent all the way to Rome to the Vatican to learn the rite of exorcism. A movie was actually based on his experiences in Rome, starring Anthony Hopkins. Basically, this dude's the real deal. We're gonna be happy that we talked to him and had his guidance when we go to some of these places.
Yeah, I think so. We better stock up on some knowledge here, otherwise we're gonna get murdered by ghosts.
You're gonna be thankful that we're meeting this guy later, I promise you. I promise you, you will regret that statement.
I know they have criminal ones too, but I want to see this, like, I want to see this ghost shit.
First off, thank you for meeting with us, Father Thomas.
Sure.
I've read a lot about you.
Okay.
Dude, there's like a bunch of weirdos, dude. You guys are so fucking weird, like. There are a lot of weird people in the chat that is just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a type of neurodivergence or not. It could be. Where you're like, if it's not literally what I've been watching every single day for the past week, like, I need that repetition in my life. Like, I don't know. It's not just like being entitled. I think it literally... It straight up comes across as like almost manic, the way that some chatters behave, where I've disrupted your daily routine or your daily cycle. Like, I'm not supposed to do that. It's not just entitlement. It blows my mind where people just go like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, why are you doing this? It's obsessive. I feel it all the time and have to fight it. It is obsessive. Just cool it. Let me have the fucking reins, dude. Fear of change and repeating the same thing is a sign of autism. Okay, or you just don't like change. Just calm down, guys. Just trust me, okay? Trust the process. And also, the other process of me fucking beating Nameless King, which is coming.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
How many exorcisms have you performed over your career?
Formal exorcisms, I've probably performed 50 to 75 in 10 years.
What is the difference between a ghost and a demon?
A ghost would refer to a disembodied human soul.
Yes.
A demon is a preternatural angelic creature that rebelled against
Bro,
God.
this video literally has 30 million views. Like, there's no shot it sucks.
It's not human.
No, it's not. Their life form is dying. They've been dying since the moment they rebelled. And so they are attracted to human beings for two reasons. One, because they are parasitic and they feed off our life form. But secondly, their goal is to take as many of us to hell with them as possible because they already know they've lost.
Bro, this dude is a literal adult, dog. And not only just like a literal adult, but also a community leader. You know what I mean? Like, this guy is like a pastor, priest, whatever fucking the proper term is, and like leads his own congregation. And he's over here like, you know, ghosts just want to drag you down to hell. That's what they're doing. It's like, how, dude? Like, if that's the fucking person leading an entire community, I don't want to know what the fuck the community looks like. Okay?
I know that.
I just got a shiver down my spine. So, can a ghost and a demon both possess or maybe influence the living?
Yes.
Your stream has changed my life.
And I've had those
Cannot
cases.
believe it's
Where are
been
these
6
homes you're
months.
going into?
Thanks for the great
One of them
time.
is nearby here, the Winchester Mystery House. Essentially, it's a haunted mansion. And then the next one is a haunted doll island in Mexico City. The last place is perhaps the scariest. It's a house infested with a demon. Do you have any advice for us going into some of these places where we may come into contact with not so nice spirits?
Are we still on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. If these places you're going claim to have spiritual attachments, I would do nothing to invite them into any kind of conversation. I would do nothing to invite them to somehow show themselves or taunt them in any way. You don't want to create a tie with them.
So treat it like a fine art museum.
I would.
Would it be possible for you to perhaps bless some water for something for me to carry?
Yes. Do you have something?
It's literally just a water bottle.
That's
but-
fine. I can bless it. In the name of the Father.
Dude, Christianity is so dope, dude. Seriously. Like, that shit's crazy, dude. I feel like Islam is so boring. Like, why the fuck don't imams like I wish imams were just like blessing shit so we could fight demons and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know? It's not as, this is sick. Zamzam water doesn't count. It's like special water from a special fucking place. Every part of Christianity is like, every part of Christianity is just like on crack, dude. It's like fun. You know what I mean? They wanted to make it fun. They're like, fairy tales, pretty good. We can teach kids this way. Islam has demons, jinn. Like, we have jinn, spirits. Scary spirits. That's pretty much the heart of it. But even then, it's not like...
Word.
I don't think that's legit, though. I don't think it's... Is jinn in the Quran? No. It's like a demon.
Of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. In your kindness, hear our prayers and pour down the blessing into this element so that the health obtained by calling upon your holy name may be made secure against all attack through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. Thank you for sitting down with us and thank
Jinn is in the Quran? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I didn't read that shit, dude. What are you, crazy?
Super helpful, and I feel a lot better about
Good.
what's about to happen.
Good.
Like, I just feel so comforted right now, and where we're about to go, it's going to be the exact opposite. So,
Yeah.
you're not worried about that at all?
No.
I'll give you. Why are we doing this? I don't know if we got this on camera, but he told me, do not be afraid. I mean, I won't. I am very scared, but
Okay. Do not be afraid.
if anything.
So what are their
happens, just-
vibes? Like, one of them's a pussy and the other one's like... One of them is like legitimately a believer in like ghosts and shit, and the other one's like a skeptic. Is that how that works? We say, "A'udhu billah," and the spirit is gone.
Do not be afraid. That's all you have to keep repeating. He said it a bunch of times in the Bible.
Jesus said chill.
Jesus said chill. Yeah, sure. All right now we're on our way to the Winchester. Just met with the pastor.
Got our holy water, got our tips, our demon tips.
6 months on my birthday models.
This looks like Disneyland. I wouldn't be surprised if they got cotton candy in there.
Yuck it up, man. Yuck it up. You're really enjoying this, but when the lights go off, this may be a little different.
This is beautiful.
There is no shot this is gonna be scary. Okay, they're literally trying to make it scary. Like, a house that you don't know that's got a bunch of old shit that's gonna be creaky as fuck at night is gonna be scary automatically because of the unknown.
You are full of shit if you do not feel strange right now.
No, I don't.
You're such a fucking shyster, dude. The hair on the back of my neck is standing over. This is crazy. Right now, we're sitting in the bedroom of Sarah Winchester, who built this mansion as the result of a terrible tragedy. Sarah actually passed away in this very room, in that bed right there.
That's so weird. That's like strange regardless. You know what I mean? That is strange regardless. They sent the skeptic out to freak out Ryan.
Hell of a bed. I assure you, in like half of the places you've been, people have died there. People have probably died in the Chipotle we just ate at.
Let's just get into it.
Okay.
He's right.
Sarah Pardee was born around 1840 to a very wealthy family. In 1860,
He's right, but the strangeness is like acknowledging it and like keeping the bed intact and being like, a person was fucking murdered there.
62, in her early 20s, Sarah married William Winchester, whose father, Oliver Winchester, founded the company that made the Winchester repeating rifle, a rifle that will become the ultimate weapon of death in the wars to come. In 1866, Sarah and William had their first child, Annie Pardee Winchester, but unfortunately, their daughter would die from a disease called marasmus only a month and a half later. In 1880, William's father, Oliver Winchester, passed away, leaving the company to William. But William contracted tuberculosis shortly after and tragically died in March 1881,
R.I.P. Arthur
only a few
Morgan.
months after his father.
Oh.
That was the most disingenuous.
That was real.
Okay. Now that we've laid down the facts, let's get into the legend. William's death was almost unbearable for Sarah, who, according to legend, reached out to spiritualists and mediums in Boston to help her understand the deaths of her daughter and husband. Many believe that it was one fateful visit to a particular medium that would change her life. The medium told Sarah that her family was being haunted by the spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle, and that her family members' deaths were retribution. The medium said Sarah's family was cursed, and that the only way to lift the curse was to move west and build a house, and never stop building.
Dude, what the fuck? Capitalist ghosts, dude. Spirits were like literally genocide Native Americans, okay? The only way to solve this situation is by endlessly expanding westward, which is the most American thing and kind of at the heart of like our wonderful country's existence.
Well, I think I know the end of this story.
The good spirits would guide her on what to build, and if she continued building, she could live forever. But if she stopped, the evil spirits that were victims of the Winchester rifle would haunt Sarah forever.
If you can live forever, great. But if you have to continue to build a house that entire time, unless you're having fun, which I don't think she was.
Well, she wasn't like putting on a hard hat and like physically making the house herself. She was delegating.
Well, then that's why she didn't live forever. Because she found a loophole.
I won't argue that your logic is flawed. I just hate it because it's detrimental to my argument.
It's fine.
Needless to say, Sarah followed the medium's advice.
I like their
and moved
dynamic.
west, where she built an 8-room farmhouse in San Jose. It is estimated that 500 to 600 rooms were built, but due to her constant remodeling, only 161 rooms remain, one of which was newly discovered in October 2016.
The ghost just checked in every like 3 to 5 years.
Check
like,
their time
we
card.
should see if she's still built.
Okay, that's pretty crazy. Okay, I didn't know that. That's wild, dude. There's a video with Junji Ito being there, I think. I mean, that's just like a deranged person that is doing like a completely psychotic thing, which would be inherently interesting.
Building that, otherwise we gotta kill her.
However, what makes this mansion famous isn't the size or amount of rooms. It's the odd and peculiar nature in which they were constructed. It was built this way in an effort to confuse the evil spirits that were haunting and following Sarah. The walkways are narrow and twist and turn around the mansion. There are stairs that lead to the ceiling and doors that open into brick walls. And in one instance, a door known as the Door to Nowhere that opens to a sheer drop on the outside of the house from the second floor.
I can't imagine a ghost would get foiled into falling into these bushes down here, but the thought is nice.
All right, now that we've established the legend, let's discuss some possible alternate theories as to why Sarah built the way she did.
Oh.
One theory that explains some unfinished aspects of the house is Sarah's arthritis that affected her late in her life. One area called the Hall of Fire.
Wait, I don't get it. It's not like she fucking built it with her hands. Who gives
Is
a
a
shit?
hallway lined with fireplaces. Its purpose to perhaps aid Sarah's arthritis. This could provide a reason for an unfinished staircase, as she possibly saw no reason to complete it. But I struggle to see how this explains a door to nowhere.
Nobody is building a house like this because they have arthritis.
I'm saying this
That
is
is not a
this is a theory. I'm just stating the
No
theory.
one says, oh, my knuckles feel a little funny. I'm going to build a house with 500 rooms.
I hear you, man. I agree with you. I'm just saying this is a theory that people believe,
and I'm relaying the theory.
Those people are idiots.
I mean, you know what the doctor says. Nothing's better for arthritis than a 2-story drop to the floor down below, right?
Right, yeah.
Another theory is that Sarah needed a change of scenery and continued to build to keep her mind occupied and off her grief.
Now that, yeah.
So
Maybe she just wasn't very good at planning.
and she did that for her entire life.
Yeah, for her entire life.
Okay.
Or she just fucking literally believes that ghosts are real and got duped by this like grifter fucking lady. And that's why she just kept building and building and building.
Just why I'm just...
Hey, we all need hobbies.
Another theory comes from historian Mary Jo Ignafo, who investigated Sarah Winchester. Ignafo believes Sarah was devoted to building because she was interested in architecture. Ignafo reports that Sarah's own letters reveal that construction stopped at months at a time, despite what legend would suggest. Ignafo also explains the unfinished state of rooms as the result of an earthquake in 1906 that caused damage to the house, theorizing that Sarah simply shut down that area of the house rather than attempting repairs. And finally, she also could not find evidence that Sarah communicated with spirits. Although, I will say, I can't imagine communicating with spirits produces any kind of receipt.
No, nobody has evidence of that.
Okay, I'm just saying, I call bullshit on
Yeah,
that.
I agree with your calling of bullshit.
Good, I'm glad we agree on something for once.
Yeah, we've done it.
Okay, we've done it, we've done it. Let's go home now. But enough conjecture. Let's look at some of the spiritually active areas of this very unsettling
Spiritually
house.
active area.
Oh, this room looks like a nightmare. That's fun.
There's a few rooms in this house that strike me as, okay, this is ghost town. This could be it.
I want to see the rooms. I can't tell. Oh, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oops. The way the shadows play with your mind.
Well, I didn't see something, I heard something. I heard a noise right up there. It came from up there.
Probably bats.
That's also a concern, I mean, but...
Bro, we have like my grandparents have an old ass house in New Jersey, right? And sometimes when I'm in that old ass house by myself, I used to get fucking terrified. Because there's always like weird ass noises. Bro, some houses just make noises, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. They just fucking make noises. Old houses just make noise because they're fucking old. I don't know what it is. Like, it just sounds like maybe it's like settling. It's the spirits of all the trees that killed the building.
Bats are no.
This fucking guy. One room that is particularly important is a room called the Blue Room, or as some know it, the Seance Room. A room where Sarah would allegedly communicate with the good spirits on a nightly basis for building.
Do you believe in
guidance.
ghosts?
The
No,
room has
I do
3
not.
entrances and one door that is like a trap door dropping into the kitchen down below. And not surprisingly, this is one of the most active rooms in the house, with reports of organ music being heard, cold spots, and people experiencing dizziness.
What is this thing doing? It's making noises.
What? Probably a fucking gas leak, dude.
The house is now
Like
shifting or
90%
settling
of these
due to
things
land
are
and
like
or
carbon
building materials
monoxide
expanding
poisoning.
or shrinking.
I'm sorry. Did I just ruin it?
I just took out a brand new battery. I just took off the plastic from it and put it in, and it drained it all the way to 0.
This is highly unusual. I've never seen it do this before.
Just gonna ignore you and fix the issue.
I'm gonna lock myself in here with a ghost. I turned my flashlight off. This is horrifying. I bet Ryan wouldn't do this.
Oh, fucking come on, man.
3 months later.
I knew he was gonna do that. It still scared me. Fuck you. The house as a whole has reports of hearing people breathing, footsteps, hearing screws being unscrewed and dropped to the floor, full body apparitions of servants, with the most famous spirit being Sarah herself, often seen in her bedroom. Naturally, one of the creepiest and most active places in the entire house is the basement, where guests and workers often claim to see the ghost of a caretaker named Clyde pushing a wheelbarrow. Why I'm walking in here by my fucking self is beyond me.
Murad is yelling at Fiona to come here and say thank you to all the chat for the toys that you guys sent her in the P.O. box. She's down here right now. You can't see, but we're going to pick her up. She hates it. You know she hates that. Here. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. She hates being picked up.
Fuck, I'm so scared. Ah, man.
Probably.
All right, apparently this is where a recurring ghost is seen.
Dude, if they don't capture anything, I'm gonna be pissed, dude. I need at least something. Just like, give me a crumb, dude. Give me a crumb of ghost ussy, dude. Gussy.
What are you? Hey, man, calm down.
You piece of shit, Shane.
My mic went out, and then I was looking for you.
He's crouching in here like some kind of cave creature.
And then all I did was I went. I was
Oh
just
yeah,
coming
so
to
you're
say
just-
hello to you.
You're looking for me while grunting like a zombie. You almost scared me to death. I'm never gonna forgive you for that. Hope you're fucking proud of yourself.
It's just funny because, like, while I simultaneously don't believe ghosts are real, I still fucking shit my pants in video games and absolutely, like, lose it whenever we're watching a scary movie or a scary video game. So I don't know how to...
I thought you saw me.
Bullshit! You thought I saw you.
I really didn't think it was gonna work.
Sarah seemingly lived a life of solitude. She reportedly wore a dark veil at almost all times to mask her appearance. And in 1922, Sarah died.
Yeah, she was a big titty goth girlfriend, dude. Like the original. What's up? That's normal. There's nothing weird about that, dude.
At the age of 83. In the end, the questions remain. Was this just the result of a woman filled with grief? Or were the evil spirits that haunted Sarah Winchester so horrifying that they drove her and perhaps possessed her to build into her death?
She probably believed that spirits did say this to her. Whether or not that's a thing that actually happened,
So you're saying it's more along the lines of grief that produced perhaps.
I mean,
visions
she
of
went through
psychosis.
some pretty harrowing stuff.
Well, she does look like a big titty goth girlfriend. Look. Look. I'm just saying, yeah, old big titty goth girlfriend. I'm just saying, dude, you know I'm right. She's giving like straight, she's giving straight doomer vibes. Like that hairstyle probably gonna come back in a big way.
Stuff.
Let me just ask you straight out, do you believe ghosts are real right now?
No.
Why do you not believe ghosts are real?
I've never seen one.
Okay, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can't see that you are real, I feel like.
What can't I see?
You can't see gravity, that's real.
Yeah, I can drop an apple.
Fuck. I guess you'll just never believe me until
Look,
something
hey, this whole entire trip, I'm ready. Hey, ghosts, don't tussle my hair.
I would do nothing to invite them to somehow show themselves or talk them in any way.
Give me a little purple nurple or something. Let's have some fun. Here I am.
Oh, he's
Regardless,
laughing.
the real reason behind the creation of the Winchester Mystery House will remain unsolved.
I'm so proud
like,
of her for
why?
doing this, by the way. It's really something.
You're the worst.
No, I'm genuinely, like, this is neat.
If I had to spend one more moment sitting in this chair looking at that silly face, I think I may murder you myself. All right, we're getting out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, let's leave this house. Checking out San Jose.
Onward.
Onward to Mexico.
Yeah, why not?
So we're going to Mexico, so that's pretty cool. We don't have to go to our next horrible place until tomorrow, so I think we're going to enjoy the city a little bit tonight.
Donad.
All right. I don't know if this is a sign, but I'm in the bathroom at this bar, and this mirror literally has blood dripping from it. But I'm gonna order another beer, so we're good. We're getting a drink in Mexico, and we ran into the Grim from Harry Potter.
Oh my God, that's a beautiful dog. What a beautiful pupper,
Mexico City
dude.
is such a nice city.
Yeah, it is.
Shame we're on our way to a nightmare.
You're on your way to a nightmare. I'm on my way to a nice retreat.
Okay, we'll see.
Dude, I used to see ghosts all the time as a kid. Blank white faces and white hands grabbing me and choking me. I had this discussion with friends. Only weak-minded, delusional, or frauds believe in ghosts. What's up with fucking chatters that do shit like this? Like, I don't understand. Do you get off on just like coming across like a fucking weirdo in the chat? Is that what it is?
Right now we are we're being carted over to the dock.
We were just sort of put on here. I don't know.
I guess that's how.
Ghosts and spirits are 100% real. My mom actually works in ministry, and she was tasked with clearing her sister's home of the spirits because they had attacked her and her daughters. She said she probably cleared hundreds of spirits from it. What? Shut the fuck up, dude. What ministry? What are you? Your mom is a Ghostbuster, dude?
It is to trick us. Hey, get on! Okay. Oh, fuck. That was almost a two-bike trolley collision right there. So, I'm actually not quite sure where we are right now.
No, it's fine. You just go with the flow, Ryan.
That's what people usually say on their way to their death.
The Ministry of Magic?
So we survived our little trolley over here. We're joined by Pepe from BuzzFeed Mexico.
Hola, amigos.
Right now we're on the outskirts of Mexico City in the ancient Aztec canals of Xochimilco, heading to our next location, the terrifying Island of the Dolls. This is a mistake. Oh yeah, there's also a thunderstorm about to roll in, so that's fun. But he looks fine. Look at the kid's fine. And now I feel like a big weenie.
You are a big weenie.
I'm not gonna watch hauntings after this. I'm gonna go back to murders.
Don't like these canals.
It's more interesting than
Those who navigate
paranormal
the canals
shit.
claim the dolls lured them to the island. One Trajinera operator claims that he was even possessed for multiple days when approaching the island.
This is the beginning of a horror movie right now. We're here, and it's raining. Lovely. Shall we?
Yep.
You go. You will go first.
Oh, I go first? All right. Okay. It's an ominous cloud in the sky. Some very atmospheric thunder.
Well, this seems all horrible and
Okay,
awful
so
in general.
so someone just like takes these little babies and puts them there for like white people to come and see. Got it. Okay, solved. Literally mystery solved. What's the last one? You should watch the story of the Slenderman girl, spooky stuff mixed with interviews.
Wish I could afford another tier.
I want to see true crime shit.
And this, so, wow.
That's
Someone
speechless.
committed their life to this.
Oh, there's spiders everywhere, so that's nice.
See, I'm more concerned about the spiders than the ghosts.
Is that right?
Yeah.
This island is not as pleasant.
I'm not
at
scared.
night.
So Pepe, you're telling me you don't come here every weekend?
Yeah, where is Pepe?
No, this is not one of my favorite places.
In the 1950s in Mexico, Don Julian Santana Barrera was persecuted for being overzealous in his religious beliefs. After that, for reasons unclear, Julian abandoned his wife and child and moved to the island we're at tonight in the Xochimilco canals in the outskirts of Mexico City. The island we're sitting on is a chinampa, a man-made floating garden engineered by the Aztecs centuries ago.
Dope. I'm sure they'd be thrilled with what it's become.
Yeah, you think this is what they had in
Oh
mind?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, monkey. Oh,
Monkey?
okay. No, I thought I got bit in the ass cheeks by a spider. There's a lot of spiders here.
Yeah, they're huge.
Julian lived on this island in isolation, and the story goes that he discovered the body of a young girl off the shore of the island. Julian was reportedly overcome with grief due to the fact that he could not save this little girl. Legend has it that shortly after her body emerged, a doll appeared where her body was.
I don't even know how deep this water is. Like, if someone were to drown in this, I feel like it looks like it's shallow, but I guess it's deceiving.
Wow,
Get in there and find out, dude.
Creepy.
Yep.
Oh, look, a teddy bear. Oh, fuck, a spider.
Julian thought the doll probably belonged to the girl, and he hung it up on a tree on the island. His reasons for doing this vary depending on who is telling the story. Some believe he did this to honor the little girl's spirit. Others believe he did this to appease the spirit and protect himself and the island. Another variation is that Julian hung the doll to protect the girl spirit from demons in the afterlife. Whatever the reason is, the girl's existence has never been officially confirmed.
Okay. Wait, the dead girl wasn't
The dead girl was not confirmed.
Well, what happened to her body?
3 UBGRL
I don't
base
know.
for everything.
This is a long time ago.
What did he do
It's
with it?
I don't know. We're in the canals of Mexico. This is like, I don't know how things work. Is that how things
It was
work?
the 1950s.
Probably spiders hate her.
However, Julian didn't stop at one doll. Instead, he began to amass perhaps the creepiest collection in the history of collections. Perhaps he felt the more dolls he hung up, the more protected he would be from the spirit.
He'd get along well with old Sarah Winchester.
One could say that.
He has a lifelong mission to appease the ghosts.
I think it's more a protection thing. He just doesn't want to die.
He is wearing a Kevlar vest.
Okay, dude, I'm not watching the rest of this. He just has like, yeah, I get it, dude. This motherfucker has like a baby doll collection. It's hardly like a mystery. Mysterious death of the Somerton man, the horrifying unsolved slaughter at Hinterkaifeck Farm, the bizarre case of Elisa Lamb. The bizarre case of Elisa Lamb is crazy. I mean, I'll rewatch it, dude. It's been a while since I watched it. I would rewatch the shit out of that.
This week on the...
That one is fucking actually wild.
See.
All right, let's fix the camera. So today we're driving to the Stay on Main Hotel, or as it was formerly known, the Cecil Hotel, as part of an ongoing series where I tell this guy true crime stories.
Oh, wait, this is a different guy. They changed the
Today,
guy.
we have the privilege of actually going there because it's in LA. And this place happens to be the site of one of the most bizarre mysteries I've ever read. All right, so we're in our hotel room now. I guess it's time.
Damn, they should do a bizarre case of what happened to that guy, dude. No, this one's actually crazy. It's only 7 minutes long. Shut the fuck up and watch.
Red chair that's shaped like a hand.
So on January 26, 2013, 21-year-old Canadian tourist Elisa Lamb checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. On February 19th, 18 days from the last time she was seen, Elisa Lamb's body was found naked and floating in a 4-foot by 8-foot water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel where she was staying.
This sounds horrible.
You want to know what it was that led to her discovery? It was hotel guests complaining about the low water pressure from the hotel.
Yikes.
One couple after the fact reported that the water would come out black before normalizing and that it had a bad taste, but didn't complain at the time because they thought that was normal for LA.
Oh, they drank her, dude.
You can drink the water?
No, I'm not gonna drink the water. No, don't drink that. Come on, man.
Cheers.
You're sad.
I mean, I wouldn't hit that fucking LA water raw regardless, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, now we know what happened to this guy. Now we know why he's no longer around. Because he's fucking dead, homie. He died. He drank the fucking water. He hit the LA water raw.
Savage. Tastes clean? I mean, it has been 3 years. It tastes just like water, but it's too much for me to bear. I can't. Plus, there's like this weird fucking water pipe thing going on up here. Another interesting piece of info is from a statement from the hotel manager. And apparently, when Elisa checked into the hotel, she was originally in a hostel-style shared room, but later was moved to her own private room due to complaints from her roommates of odd behavior. It turns out the last time she was seen was actually on surveillance footage from the hotel elevator.
This is
I'm
really
gonna show you
creepy.
the key points of it.
Show me. There's footage.
Yeah, what you're about to see is
I don't want to see. Is there dead? I don't want to see anything.
No. It's weird. I'll tell you that. It's weird. All right, so this is the surveillance footage from the elevator. This is the last time she was seen. So that's her. Like, why is she...
I'm scared.
It like looks like she's hiding. I'm not sure what.
Looks like someone was chasing her, but I feel like you wouldn't get out of the elevator if someone was chasing you.
I mean, she appears to be moving her hands.
I love how cute some chatters are, you know? Like, this is a kid. You know this is a kid. Or, you know, you have like a childlike way of operating. She's trying to spook someone.
Wake, wake,
Oh, she's
wake,
probably
is it-
having like a fucking schizophrenic attack or something. Like no, she's definitely not trying to spook someone.
In like a really weird, inhuman
That
way.
chatter
How
was
is the elevator
35.
doors not closed yet?
I have no idea. It almost looks like she's talking to somebody right now, right? Does it not look like she's talking to somebody directly in front of her?
Yeah. I mean, not directly in front of her, down the hall, but I mean, there's no one in front of her, so. Yeah, okay.
That's the video. I mean,
Point one, that's strange. I'll give you that.
Super strange, right?
That doesn't really give us any information.
I mean, it gives you some theories, though. One of which was she was on hallucinogens or drunk. And while Elisa was in fact bipolar and reportedly took 4 different medications for that disorder, this theory that she was on hallucinogens or drunk was quickly rebuked by the fact that her toxicology test results came back with nothing in her system that could have contributed to her death. So,
Yeah, but if she's bipolar just right there, that could explain why she was doing that.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Another theory was that she was actually murdered, but the autopsy showed no visible signs of trauma on her body. So if evidence suggests that it wasn't foul play and that it wasn't drugs, many wonder what could have led Elisa to actually climb in the tank herself. And that's a good question because nobody knows even how she got up there. I mean, in fact, to get to the roof, Elisa would have to either A, climb up the fire escape, and there's 3 at the hotel, but you'd have to go out a window to do that. B, go through a locked rooftop door that would set off an alarm if open, and no alarm was heard that day.
Yikes! Thinking bipolar means you hallucinate is fucking yikes! Okay, well, they didn't know, man. Fucking chill. Okay? It's a YouTube video. Sometimes they get shit wrong. Okay? She did have bipolar. She was bipolar and she was off her meds. Netflix did a series on this recently.
Once she even got up there, which at this point, after seeing that video, I think it's highly unlikely she was able to do that. But okay, fair enough. She got up there somehow. She would have to get...
Chatter, people with bipolar disorder can 100% experience psychosis. It does happen. Well, you just got owned, dude.
On the tank platform, climb up a 10-foot ladder, open a 20-pound lid, get into the tank, and somehow close the fucking lid after she got in. And then you also got to remember she was naked, so that means she either took her clothes off before,
Or the
somehow...
clothes never found.
The clothes were found in the tank. So she must have taken the clothes off in the tank.
Or they were thrown in.
Or they were
afterwards.
thrown in, exactly, yeah. This whole scenario to me is fishy.
Yeah, definitely fishy.
For her to have done that.
Okay, these guys are not selling this at all. So in a weird way, they're actually doing a good job covering it because it doesn't seem that crazy when you think about it. Yeah, she very likely was having an episode. It seems like her behavior does seem like it resembles someone having an episode. Like hallucinating, delirious. And then that episode might have ended up with her unfortunately killing herself by climbing up into a water tank.
All herself. Another popular theory, and you're not gonna like this, but I have to say it, is ghosts. If you look at the video, it appears as if Elisa is talking to someone right outside the elevator, which has led some on the internet to believe that she's talking to the ghost of serial killer Richard Ramirez, who was convicted of 13 murders and stayed in the Cecil Hotel from 1984 to 1985. It's also worth noting that Ramirez was a known Satanist.
Absolutely not.
So you're saying you don't think there's even a little bit of a possibility that this place is a little haunted and it could drive people to do some crazy shit?
To me, it's basically like saying, so you don't believe there's a little possibility that the spaghetti monster did that?
There's no recorded history of a spaghetti monster. I don't know where you're getting that.
Show me the scientific journal in which they've posted all these ghost studies.
There is footage of things moving on their own.
Footage is not science.
There's no one that's like, I'm gonna be a ghost scientist.
Why not?
Because that's
There's
a weird,
footage.
Just think of that title on a business card. That's weird. I'm a ghost scientist.
Yeah.
And that's really just the tip of the iceberg for the Cecil. It also played home to Austrian serial killer Jack Unterweger in 1991, was the site of an unsolved murder in 1964, and was also, according to some, one of the last places the Black Dahlia.
Bro, what the fuck's going on with this hotel, dude? Yo, I would never stay there, okay? Stay the fuck away from this hotel. Why are people even staying at this hotel? Old ass hotel on Skid Row. Have we interviewed the ghost of Richard Ramirez on where he was on the night of her death? Very suspicious. Kind of sucks that like mental illness is always diluted down to ooh haunted. Goes off the idea about how asylums are now tourist attractions instead of memorials nowadays. Ramirez avoided police because then Mayor Feinstein gave out information over the news.
Was seen alive.
I understand why the hotel still exists. If it's on Skid Row, then no one's touching that shit. For sure.
And to pile it on even more, there have been numerous accounts of people who have jumped to their death from the roof of the Cecil to the point where longtime residents refer to the hotel as the suicide.
If anything,
It's actually
that
been
goes
converted?
against the ghost theory because there's already recorded history of it being easy for people to get up onto the roof. Therefore, it must have been easy for her to get up onto the roof.
Let me check to see if it's actually the roof or if it's just jumping.
Oh, okay. Now you're changing your story because it doesn't fit your designed ghost story package. You see, you can't just
I'm gonna check.
change the facts in order to.
I'm gonna serve you up a fresh truth pancake right now. We'll see how you like it. Hold on.
I do like pancakes.
Jumped to their deaths from the building. Never says the roof. Authorities ultimately ruled Elisa's death was an accident.
They rebranded into a more tourist-friendly hotel that was just part of the main building to attract more people. It worked on me because I wanted a deal and had no idea about the history. What the fuck? So you stayed there? I would just not go there, dude. Stay there at 50K subs and live stream? No shot, dude. No fucking shot. Like, that's not happening. Okay, just because I don't believe in ghosts doesn't mean it's not going to scare the shit out of me. And secondly, why would I literally tell hundreds of thousands of people what hotel I'm staying at, dude? I'm not afraid of ghosts at that point. I'm afraid of psychos who are going to come to the hotel and try to murder me. So then I'll become a fucking ghost. Yeah, soy, dude. Yeah, exactly. Soy. Imagine being afraid of us, dude. All we want to do is wear your fucking face. All I want to do is, you know, cut your fucking ball sack off and use it like a little purse for all my coins that I've gathered from all my other victims. And you're like sitting here afraid that that's going to happen to you. Come on.
Accidental drowning.
I'm just feeling bad for the family whose people are like.
And that's exactly what my next point was going to be. Is like lost in all the madness is the family.
Yes.
Who also actually filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the hotel, which
Good.
was eventually dismissed.
What?
But like I said before, the real tragedy is to the family.
This was, okay, this was dog shit. No one wants to stalk you at the Cecil Element. Everyone's scared of that place.
Has right as silly has left.
While holding a knife. Hasan, why are you scared of me? I'm just a chatter. Yeah, exactly. It was extremely cheap, plus it came with hookers already sitting in the hotel lobby. The early stuff was kind of shit, to be honest. Yeah, it's like surprisingly not very good. Like, I want something that pops off, but that's like somewhat recent. You know what I mean? These are all like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. The Haunting of Hannah Williams. No. Demonic Goat Man's Bridge. Creepy Life of Men in Black. Terrifying Axeman. I'm an Axeman, Darcy. The Creepy Murder in Room 1046. Ooh, there's a murder. This is a real one. The Haunted Halls of the Waverly Hills Hospital. Yikes. No, I don't want to watch DB Cooper. We've watched DB Cooper already. The Mysterious Death of Boy in the Box. This guy just fucking bird tier list, dude. No. Okay, hold up. What about the murder in room? You guys want to do the murder in room 1046? I've already seen the Dyatlov Pass case, and I've seen all the Lemino ones. We watched all the Lemino ones. John Kuppenhaver is a good JCS. I pre-watched it. There's only one part. Trigger warning: domestic abuse. I think the reason why JCS is like better than BuzzFeed is because it's just real. It's just straight like footage from. Wait, hold on.